Alright, so I'll show you what to do when you missed on the best possible price. You see the trade rocket, you missed everything, and guess what? What to do next, right? This is the question that I've been wondering when I started my journey. I was like, well, when you miss the price, do you chase it? Do you fight with it? Do you punch the screen? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Bear with me, I'll show you on the chart what happened exactly. Also, I'll show you what to do, right? What's next. So yesterday we wanted to enter with all the group. I called it, I'll show you guys right there on the screen, on 3,388 because I knew they wanted to go to 3,413. Then afterward, price change, so that after it was around 15 to 20-ish. But the thing is that you could never master the element of timing in trading. It's so subjective to what players want to do. And what are the players? There's many type of players in this game, right? I would put them in a very simplistic category. You have the A, B, C, D, right? You have the extreme elites, you have the great traders, you have the medium traders, and you have the rookie ones. And then you can even add another category. You have the, call them the chasers, okay? They chase everything and they just go see one of Powell's speech. Go on the comment section and you see everyone is buy, sell. You know what's the worst? They do that, right? It's easy to take your mouse, okay, and click. And believe it or not, they're doing it. Why do I know this? I know it. What happened afterward is that yesterday we wanted to enter, I'll show you guys on the screen, 3,088, never happened, because around 8 to 8:30 max, they were supposed to do the movement and then just skyrocket toward 413 to 420. This has never happened. Unfortunately, they were just taking their time. And then I was like, you know what, guys, gentlemen, traders, we will call it off. We will remain still. Let's wait for New York session open and also London, right? So afterward, what happened is that they accumulated, took their time, did a leak, give the impression it's a very beautiful bearish positioning. Also yesterday, the last high they've done around, I think it was, I'll show you guys on the screen in a second, bear with me. This was at 7:30, they've done a beautiful higher high with the impression that this is the last high for this beautiful bull run. Why? In the next few weeks upcoming, so a few days, we have FOMC. So check this out, okay? This was basically the chart that I have shared. You see that right there. This was the last high they've done. Okay, this is literally at 402, so they leaked the previous high, and then afterward they went very aggressive. It was around here, I would say, that I was like already off with this specific trade. I was like, nah, I don't like it. Around 8 to 9, I was like, something is not going well, okay? So around here, I called it off, and then afterward, they did a sort of lower low. Even worse, they did even a better lower low, okay? So now we're arriving to the last best possible price. They were at 83, okay? Right there, you see that price? Right here. So that was the low that I've seen in this morning. Then I come to the screen and I was like, all right, so me and my partner, we were together, and I was like, listen up, bro. We're gonna literally buy it at 88, the same exact price that we called yesterday. It was the best price. The problem is that, you know, they had to create a structure, they had to liquidate, they had to find some liquidity in the game, they had to bring some confusion. So for them to actually add on more longs, and around this price, literally, okay, it was 725, 730, I start creating this chart. Creating this chart to go where? To go on 13. This is the best price to get out in terms of like risk to ratio, and also to be sure that everything is well, because we had Powell speaking later on the day, so I don't want to actually risk while he's talking. You just never know what he's going to say, right? Everyone is looking up to this specific meeting. But the real take profit was 18 to 20, okay? So 18 to 20, it was right there. The real take profit. You can see even once they touch 20, they start going all the way back down. Beautiful retracement. This, obviously, this beautiful high that we're seeing here, well, it's pretty obvious. And in some scenarios like this, they like to just go higher high. because they want to confuse everyone, and they don't want anyone to get the top. Like a lot of traders, believe it or not, they're selling. So it's pretty hilarious, but that's what they're doing. And so they just push the price. What's happening next, it's not important for us, it's not relevant. Our trade would have been a beautiful, the risk to ratio was literally 8.5 to 1. This would have been an impeccable one, but you know, it is what it is. So the main moral of the story is that I missed the trade, Felix missed the trade, and the whole community missed the trade. How unfortunate. Now, what's next? What do you do? Well, the best advice that I want to give to you, I did a short video right afterwards. So I did it while I was on vacation, and it was saying something like that. The wise man, he is grateful for everything because he knows that everything is a simple loan from the universe, from God, from Allah, from Krishna, from Buddha, whatever you want to believe, it's on you. But it's a loan. And think about it. You have 60 to 70 to 80 years span of life. You will leave everything just like you were not part of it. Just like a grain of sand, blow it with the wind, you're done. You're never gonna exist. Your name's never gonna be spelled out. You're just nothing in this universe. You're very small. The point is, you're gonna leave everything, but the wise man will remain grateful for everything. Why? Well, he knows that this beautiful play of journey, a matter of time, well, it was simply for you to enjoy it. And you had the chance and the choice to either be on a great state of being or you wanted to be on a bad state of being. You decide. So sympathetic or parasympathetic. You have this choice within that time span. And if you had to play a video game, just hypothetically, and you play this video game, this name is Power is Payment, for example, would I choose to be happy or discontent? Well, obviously I want to be happy. I want to feel joyful. And you just don't want to be always that positive woo-woo type of stuff. No. You want to accept the bad and the good, because that's the first thing that I want you to remember. The wise man knows that everything was alone, and between this time and this time, when you're gonna die, you had the choice to either live on a bad state of being or a good state of being. It's your choice. Remember this. The second thing I want you to remember is when you miss a trade like this is not your money. Okay, it's not yours. Even though if we would have made money here, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to go into our bank account. Absolutely not, because within that time span, you would probably do other trades, and maybe you're gonna blow your account, blow some money, lose whatever you've gained, and then you're gonna be even more discontent. No, trading gives what you deserve in the game. Trading, it's a game of mental sport. Whatever you acquire, it is not yours until it doesn't transfer to your bank account. And even there, it's not yours. You know why? Inflation, friends. You're losing literally purchasing power every single day. So it's not ours. Like the money is not. When you've been in a game so long, you understand that the tick going with your favor or the tick going against your favor, it mean dog shit, honestly. It's just data, right? So understand that this money is not yours until it doesn't go to your bank account, and even there it's not yours until you actually use it to buy goods and services, right? So this is the second thing. And the third thing I want you to remember is, the last but not least, get yourself a good life. Seriously, get yourself a life that you enjoy. Don't live off trading money right now. Like, get yourself a job. We're living in the best generation where it's easy to have a side job, sustain yourself, and use some money that you're able to lose and not go crazy about it. But get yourself a life that you enjoy, because you cannot have trading to fulfill every of your journeys. For example, your ego, your bills, your personal income, everything tied into trading is very dangerous. That's another trap why a lot of traders are not making it. So get yourself a good life, right? Understand the first philosophy that I said from, everything is complete loan. And well, that was the first one. And the second one was basically to understand that this money, it's not ours. All right, we're playing a game. It's an infinite game. I, for example, will be there for the rest of my life. I will have gray hair, can even move, or I'm probably going to have an assistant eventually, but I will still fucking trade. Why? Because I love it. It's a chess game with the most intelligent beings. And you know what? It's so nice to actually outbeat some of them. Not because I'm smarter, because I have mental models talking about mental models. It's going to be another video. On this note, hopefully this was insightful for you. If you like it, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. God bless you all. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.